Hello and welcome to the vlog. At the time of filming this, I'm about to leave the marina. It's launch day, but obviously it'll take a few days until I've got enough footage built up to actually do any travel vlogs. So in the meantime, I thought I'd leave you with a review, if you like, of Yelvertoft Marina, which is where I have overwintered. Yelvertoft is a tiny village in the middle of nowhere in Northamptonshire, and the marina reflects that isolation. Surrounded by acres of open countryside, barring the odd wind turbine in the distance, it is an ideal location if you want to be fully rural and away from it all. Or it's a pain in the neck if you actually like a bit of civilization and want to pop to the shops every now and then. A car is quite useful here. Here's the main road outside at rush hour, and looking the other way towards the village. Although several supermarket delivery vans turned up regularly, so you need never leave the site, there is plenty of car parking if you do want to keep a motor handy. All the usual marina facilities are here, from gas, coal and diesel supplies and toilet pump out to cassette toilet emptying and a bin for dog poo. There are human toilets, of course, and in the same block, showers, which were very welcome as it saved me using my diesel to heat the boat's water. Plus there are the 3 washing and drying machines, as seen in the video I did about laundry. Now on the downside, the tokens used to run these are not so much costly as irritatingly priced for the time they gave you. And while the shower cubicle had hot air heating, essential in winter, the toilets didn't, and let me tell you, there's nought so unpleasant as an Arctic blast round your nether regions while you sit. Yes, I said sit. Outside, a huge pet peeve is the pockmarked, rutted, moon-cratered and frankly god-awful track of a road that leads across the fields to the basin. If your car doesn't have substantial suspension, it's not going to like the journey in and out of Yelvertoft Marina. Rumour has it that NASA are going to use this track to test their Mars lander probes for ruggedness. There was some idle chit-chat about tarmac, but at the time of filming, it's horrible. The speed limit is frankly a joke. No one's going to go that fast over it anyway, apart from delivery drivers who just don't care. Another grumble, if I may. The marina, weirdly, is closed on Tuesdays, so no deliveries or post or anything can come in then. Inevitably, that would be the day that stuff would arrive. So, a few quibbles, but what about the marina staff, eh? Well, manager Neil thinks he's a comedian, and indeed, he should be on the telly, and then we could switch him off. Seriously, I was made very welcome here as a total novice, and Neil did go out of his way to be helpful. As did expert Gary, the maintenance guy, who offered advice, tips and practical DIY skills which he didn't have to do at all. Here he is welding a bit on the back of my boat, which he just volunteered to do for me after I mentioned it needed doing. So truly a massive thumbs up from me and a thank you to the staff at Yelvertoft, and the other moorers there too, who are also a fabulously friendly lot. And a certain community spirit is encouraged by facilities like the Boaters Lounge. This offers not only a place to sit and chat, but shelves full of donated books to borrow, alongside a DVD, CD and computer game collection. Not to mention a massive shelf full of puzzles. This is all free for loan to moorers to while away the winter nights. Did I mention the kitchenette with free tea and coffee, next to which sits a notice board of useful local services? These posters on the windows show a smattering of the social events that boaters put on for each other. And that wire frame in summer becomes a large marquee where music nights, hog roasts, quizzes and parties are put on. Meanwhile, in a secret but nearby location, storage containers can be rented for all the bits you just can't get on a boat but can't bear to be without. And finally, of course, there's the slipway round the back of the marina, where boats are hauled out of the water by tractor to be blacked or for maintenance. My boat was brought out of the water here last, when was it, July, August time, originally for survey, and then it just stood on wooden chocks for about 10 weeks or so while I had various bits of maintenance done on it before I could finally move it over to the marina proper. And I can honestly say that my time here over winter has been a pleasure. Everybody here is lovely. There's a terrific community spirit and everybody's just very, very friendly and made me very, very welcome. And for that, as a novice boater particularly, I'm extremely grateful. Will I be back here next winter? I don't know, but it's not a reflection on the place. It'll simply be however the winds take me come next winter. But I certainly would come back, and I think that's got to be a good thumbs up for Yelvertoft Marina. That's it for this vlog. Thank you very much for watching. Any comments or questions, leave them below and I'll do my best to answer as soon as possible. Cheers now. Bye bye.